Have you ever found yourself in this situation? It's late at night. You're lying in bed with your phone still glowing in your hand, telling yourself, just 5 more minutes, then I'll sleep. But when you finally check the clock, it's already 1 a.m. You've scrolled through dozens of random videos, checked old emails, or reread the same news headlines. And the next morning, you wake up exhausted, unfocused, and feeling like you've lost a part of your life's energy. I lived like this for years. I used to think it was a way to relax after a long day, but in reality, it only made me more stressed and out of control. That wasn't true rest, it was avoidance. Avoiding unfinished thoughts, avoiding the feeling of incompleteness, and most importantly, avoiding responsibility for myself. And here's the truth. The way you end your day determines how you start the next one. If you let the night slip into chaos, you'll pay the price with fatigue and sluggishness in the morning. But if you have a system, a true night routine, it won't just improve your sleep, it will transform your energy, performance, and mindset throughout your journey of self-improvement and personal development. UpMind Journey warmly welcomes you. Today, I'm going to share with you some simple night habits that can completely transform your life, starting tonight. Let me start with a truth many of us have lived through. Your smartphone doesn't just steal your sleep, it robs you of your peace of mind. I remember one night I planned to sleep at 11, but a single notification pulled me into the endless spiral of TikTok and Instagram. 90 minutes later, I realized I had been laughing at clips that added nothing to my life. The next morning, I woke up with burning eyes, dragging myself through the day like a drained battery. And I know I'm not alone in this experience. 1. Digital detox. Disconnect so your mind can truly rest. Most people believe they're just checking for a few minutes before bed. But neuroscience shows that blue light and the flood of information stimulate the brain, delaying deep sleep by 30 to 60 minutes. In other words, you think you're relaxing, but you're actually making your brain busier. The solution is clear. Put your phone away at least 30 minutes before bed. I place mine across the room, and some nights I charge it in the living room. Instead of scrolling through a feed, I open a physical book. After just 1 week, I was falling asleep 20-30 minutes faster and waking up refreshed. A digital detox isn't about taking joy away. It's about giving your mind the freedom to truly rest. 2. Wind down window, gentle relaxation like landing a plane. Have you ever noticed how a plane lands? It never dives straight down. It gradually lowers, little by little, until it gently touches the runway. Your body is the same. You can't go from intense work to sleep in an instant. That's why I created a wind down window, 20 to 30 minutes, just for gentle relaxation. I turn on warm lighting, brew chamomile tea, and play soft piano or jazz. This isn't luxury. It's a signal telling the body it's time to rest. A friend of mine in the high-stress finance industry tried this, and for the first time in years, she no longer carried the office weight into her bed. A common mistake people make is dragging work or rushing chores at the last minute. But sleep needs preparation. It's like an important appointment. Give yourself the landing time so tomorrow morning you can take off smoothly. 3. Writing affirmations. Planting positive seeds for your subconscious. Many people let their minds overflow with worries before bed, unfinished deadlines, unanswered messages, tomorrow's endless tasks. The problem is the human brain replays the last thoughts before sleep. That means if you end your day in stress, you're programming your subconscious for a restless night. I changed this by writing down one positive affirmation each night, just one sentence. For example, I'm improving every day and deserve success. Or, tomorrow I will be alert and confident. The amazing part. After a month, I saw many of these affirmations come true. Behavioral psychology calls this priming, planting seeds in your subconscious so your actions naturally follow. Some of you may think this feels fake at first, but give it a try. You'll be surprised how one short sentence can shift your mindset and energy in life. For shutdown ritual, closing the workday. This may be the habit that changed my evenings the most. I used to let work creep into the night, checking emails, thinking about unfinished tasks, opening my laptop for just 15 minutes more. And the result? It never really ended. My brain didn't know when to rest, spinning endlessly with unfinished thoughts. Now I use a simple shutdown ritual. By 9 p.m., I close my laptop, write down 3 unfinished tasks, and choose the single most important one for tomorrow. Then I leave my workspace. This ritual is like lowering the curtain on a play, telling myself, today's show is over. A startup client of mine adopted this and said, I've never fallen asleep so quickly since I stopped replying to work messages at midnight. A shutdown ritual not only helps you sleep better, it makes you feel in control of your work. Tomorrow is no longer a vague burden, it's a plan already laid out. If you find these habits helpful, take a moment now. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to UpMind Journey so we can grow a community that loves self-improvement and personal development. That way, you won't miss the next videos. The upcoming habits will definitely surprise you. After discussing disconnecting, relaxing properly, planting positive thoughts, and closing your workday, let's move on to the remaining habits. Habits that not only help you sleep better, but also elevate your entire journey of self-improvement and personal development. 5. Reading 20 minutes a night, feeding your mind instead of endless scrolling. Imagine if you spent 20 minutes reading each night instead of scrolling social media, you'd finish 15 to 20 books a year. That's no small number. One of my students once thought he had no time to read, but when he swapped mindless scrolling for intentional reading, he completed an entire series on communication in just 6 months, and his conversation skills improved dramatically. The mistake many people make is treating reading like a big task. In reality, you don't need to finish a whole chapter, just a few pages. A good book is like a patient teacher, always there, ready to teach whenever you open it. And the magic is, when you sleep after reading, your brain processes and stores the knowledge more deeply through memory consolidation. 6. Mind dump and gratitude. Releasing worries, cultivating gratitude. Have you ever lain in bed, eyes closed, but your mind racing? So many tasks tomorrow. Who to call? Don't forget that deadline. That's your brain holding on to too much at once, making it impossible to relax. The solution is simple. Write everything down. I call it a mind dump. I jot down thoughts, tasks, even vague worries. Once they're on paper, they stop haunting my head. I finish by writing 3 things I'm grateful for. Nothing grand, maybe a warm dinner, a sweet message from a friend, or cool rain after a hot day. Psychological studies prove that practicing gratitude before bed reduces stress, improves sleep quality, and creates a positive mood for the next morning. You'll fall asleep in peace rather than sinking into sleep with a heavy mind. 7. Sleep hygiene. Guarding your sleep like an important appointment. They say, sleep takes up 1/3 of our lives, yet many treat it as optional. In truth, sleep is the foundation of all personal development. Without quality sleep, it's nearly impossible to focus, learn, or maintain discipline. I treat sleep as the most important appointment of my day. I keep my bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. I go to bed and wake up at nearly the same time every day, even on weekends. The result? My body created a stable biological clock, and I wake up energized without an alarm. A common mistake is sleeping in to catch up, staying up late today, then trying to make up tomorrow. But this disrupts your circadian rhythm and leaves you more tired. Remember, discipline in sleep is discipline in life. 8. Preparing for tomorrow. Reducing stress, starting with control. Finally, one small habit with a huge impact. Getting ready for tomorrow. I usually pick out my clothes, tidy my desk, and set aside a water bottle and notebook. Mornings become far less chaotic, and I don't scramble over little details. A client of mine, a single mom with 2 kids, told me that simply preparing clothes and breakfast the night before cut her morning stress in half. More importantly, she started her day feeling like she was leading, not chasing. Preparing for tomorrow takes less than 10 minutes, but pays off all day long. It's like laying solid bricks at night so you can walk on a steady path in the morning. You've just walked through 8 night habits that can change your life. Disconnecting from your phone, creating a wind-down window, writing positive affirmations, closing your workday, reading, releasing worries, and practicing gratitude, protecting your sleep, and preparing for tomorrow. I don't want you to just listen and move on. I want you to act. Pick one habit tonight. Maybe a digital detox, maybe writing 3 things you're grateful for, or simply laying out tomorrow's clothes. Try it for 7 straight nights, and you'll see a clear difference. Now I want to hear from you. If you could pick just one habit to start tonight, would you choose A, turn off your phone an hour before bed, or B, write down 3 things you're grateful for? Comment below and share. Your experience might inspire someone else. And if you want to keep going on your self-improvement and personal development journey, make sure you've subscribed to Up Mind Journey. I'll keep sharing tools and strategies to help you turn every day into a step toward your best self. And finally, I have a small gift for you. It's a special bonus I prepared for those who are truly serious about their journey of self-improvement and personal development. You can find the link right below in the video description to claim your free gift. Think of it as your first step to go further on your path of personal growth.